watching Prophetic Fire TV.
City of Power. Please, I want you to rise up and help me to celebrate grace. My name is Charles Honora Chebunam. I'm from Anambra State. I reside here at Agbor. I came to testify to the glory of God, not me, but my brother. It all happens one of the Fridays after I went back home from the Operation Push the Mountain service. When I got home, I received a call from the village that my brother had an accident and he's on coma. I do not know what to do that moment. But I recognize I came from a solid ground called City of Power.
Are you celebrating someone? Can you do better for Jesus?
I began to pray that moment. While I was praying, I stopped, in some few moments, I stopped the prayer. I tested Papa. Papa replied me, "It is well." That is all he said. And I claimed that it is well. Everybody were demanding my presence to come to the village, to come to the place where my brother is at the hospital. I told them I'm not going to come that day. In the morning of it, I came to the church. When I came, the whole place was filled with water. I came to pray, but I could no longer pray. I started mobbing everywhere. It was only one person that saw me that day. I think one of the media person in the media. I mobbed all the altar. After I mobbed, I was about to leave. I just heard Papa's voice from the altar here. I said, but I'm not seeing Papa. He said, "Don't go anywhere." I said, okay. It was on Sunday of it when I came to service. After the morning devotion prayer, I have to drop my sacrifice and I left to the village. While I was about to leave to the hospital where he is at the village there, I remember I am a son of Brother Fire. And he always gives us things that we use in any ratification thing that we jam in this world, that we will use it to fight our battle. I pick up the water. I pick up the fire oil. I pick up the mantle. And also go along with salt. I was privileged to have all of them from this auditorium. I prayed, I said, "God, I don't even have money to offer to those doctors. My brother is in oxygen. God of Brother Fire, I don't know how it happened. But I know with what I am going with, I have something bigger than money." For 2 days, my brother has been with oxygen. They are calling everybody to bring money, they are calling everywhere. I said, okay. When I arrived at the hospital, I saw my brother with oxygen. Tears roll out from my eyes. I can't behold it. But one thing that came to me, I saw myself while I was mobbing this altar that moment. It looked as if something entered me. I pick up the fire oil. I was meditating there. One thing said, "No, your father said you must always speak out in such an issue like this." I started vibrating with prayer. While I was praying, going around the bed where he was laid, after some minutes, I took up the fire oil. I started sprinkle on him. It's not up to 10 minutes. My brother began to shake. The wife said,
Are you clapping those hands for Jesus? If you're celebrating someone, can you do better for Jesus? Tell us.
The wife said for 2 days he has not been shaking. They are only using towel to clean him. He can't even raise any of his body. I said, okay. After that 10 minutes, when he raised his hand, raised his leg, he started shaking. Some few minutes again, while I was still calling God of Brother Fire, in that hospital there, people were like, "Who is this pastor?" They were calling me pastor. I said, "I'm not a pastor." I was praying there because my voice was high. The doctors there were like coming to peep. After some minutes, my brother woke up and pulled the oxygen by himself.
Are you looking like that? Somebody rise up and holler grace. Tell us.
When I was still there, my brother began to cry. He was crying. He said, where am I? Where am I? He was requesting for water. The doctor rushed in. He said, this person, they said, according to them, they said this person might die. According to what they have told the wife. The wife can't even behold it. She was like, since you are here, everything is in your hand now. Now your brother, if you know as you want to do and do him. Now I say he's requesting for water. I have to take instruction from the doctors first. Some few minutes, the doctor came in and said, my brother said he need water. He said, yes, they should give him water. I said, wait. I have water that I will give to him. I brought out this water.
Can you position the water well for us to see? Clap those hands for Jesus. Okay, tell us what happened.
I picked 4 covers of this water. While I was giving him the water, I was calling God of Brother Fire. I noticed that even when I was giving him that water, my brother was vibrating. The way that young man that is here, he was vibrating. I say, are you going? Even me myself, ministering the prayer or even doing the thing, I was so afraid because the vibration became so high. The doctor was like, He placed something on his chest, placed at the back, placed at his palm hand. He said, nothing. He said, you are a strong man. Oh. I said, sir, it's not me. I came from a solid ground.
Jam those hands for Jesus. Okay, tell us eventually what happened.
I also noticed that one of the eye was damaged. The doctor from the X-ray they have gone to, they said the right hand side, he could no longer use it to see. I say it's a lie. I stand under the same head of the bed of my brother. I brought out this mantle that Papa gave us during one of the partners meeting. He said that so far as you are a partner of this commission, that they dare not to hurt any of your family members. That day he was giving us this mantle. I pick up the mantle. I say, God of Brother Fire, I never fail for my partnership throughout this year. I am giving this mantle to my brother. His eyes will not be blind. He will use his eyes to see. I put the mantle, I open it, and I soaked it with water. I placed it on his eyes. I said, God, I don't know how you will do this one, but you will do it. After everything, I left the place because it's already getting dark. I told the wife I must go back to Agbor this night. So while I was going, I gave the wife instruction on how to use all the materials that I brought. And I also gave her some money while I was leaving. The woman was like, the God has arrived. In fact, I've never...
for Jesus. Are you celebrating God here? You said you gave the mantle to your brother's wife.
Yes.
And you gave her instruction on how to use the mantle.
All the materials. I gave her instruction.
So when she used it after you left, what happened to the eye now? That you said?
After 2 weeks, they called me that my brother has been discharged. The eye, he could see very well. And all the injuries, that all the part of the places they saw, everything is almost healed.
Jam those hands for Jesus. Are you celebrating God? And God restored him from coma. At the same time, the eye that the doctors have already certified blind was restored. Jam those hands for Jesus through the anointed materials of the ministry. Now, from this your wonderful experience, we would like you to give an advice or two to the viewers and to the congregation.
My advice to the viewers, anyone that is still doubting the power in this auditorium, please, I will advise you stop doubting. I have been a witness of it. Then my second advice, all the members of City of Power, any material you are privileged to have in this auditorium, please don't joke with it.
Jam those hands for Jesus. We celebrate with you and we pray that our testimony remain permanent in Jesus' name.
Visit our website via www.propheticfiretv.com. You can also visit our social media handles for more at Brother Fire Ministries on Facebook, Prophetic Fire TV on YouTube, Brother Fire TV 1 on Instagram and Twitter, Prophetic Fire TV on TikTok. Thanks for watching.